Right, well, this is sort of day one really of storing everything. So what you can see on here is a load of boxes which had all my 8-bit stuff in. You can see it's still got 8-bit stuff in there. This is going to be the nightmare stuff, which is all the stuff which is uncategorized and has no relevance. Cleared stuff out the Spectrum box there. All these down here are loose tapes which I've had from in no particular order. I think David Retro Games played badly. Dana, there's some Feed Me Chicken stuff down there. I think some of the stuff's also from Psy and Sega Zombie and all sorts of people there. And that unit had all my Commodore 64 games in it, all the single cassettes. So there's quite a lot gone out of there, so I'll just give you a quick update as to what's been done. And there we go. I'll just turn it that way so you can see a little bit better. So ta-da. There's no such thing as a bad ta-da, is there? So what we got there from top to bottom, the first 4 shelves you can see in focus, that's all Commodore 64. Now, I think I said in my video I did yesterday, I could get like 100 and something in here. No, I can actually get 200. These here are 21 across, 5 deep. So that's 105 per row, so that's 210 games there. That's full to the back. And obviously there's a load more here. You can see all the hit squads at the front. No particular reason. I've not even categorised these yet. So if they look higgledy-piggledy, that's because they are. And up there I've got all the dual cases. And again, I think that's probably, I'd like to say it's probably 2 rows. Maybe even 3. We'll get my step ladders out. I can tell you. That'd be thrilling, wouldn't it? Oh, dear me. Have a look in there. Yeah, so it's actually 3 rows. You might probably see the band at the back. There we go. 3 rows of dual cassette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 21 again, 21 wide, the same size. There's 63 in there. You can see a couple of odd-shaped boxes I couldn't get in. So 63 there. You've got 200 and... well, we've got 100, 210 here, 200 and probably about 100 and... where we're 4 rows. Probably another 100 there. So you can see how many games there are. 60 odd, 200 and something, and 100 and something. There's loads, plus those there. See if that damn thing focuses. Focus, camera. Anyway, you're out of focus. There we go. And then those are all the big boxes. You can see there's some really anomaly shaped ones at the back as well, which you can't see. And then below that, for all you Spectrum fans, there's the Spectrum shelves, which is there. As you can see, all the hit squads at the front. Again, not categorised. Those ones I got from Scott Sega Zombie. So they deserve to go on display, pride of place. So again, over 100 and probably 130 in there. Then we've got some dual cases and some odd shaped box stuff. Again, some of these would have come from Ginger Hippie and the tray we did. And then right down the very bottom, I presume I haven't covered the microphone with my finger. No, I don't think I have. And then down here we've got another load of big box stuff, which I think most of those, apart from the 3 on the right hand side, most of those came from a guy at work. And there's another one to go in there, but oh, I'll have to tell you that later. And then right at the very bottom, some Amstrad stuff, which most of that came from Psy. The Batman game came from Dana, and I think the little cassette tapes at the end that came from Sega Zombie as well. So there's an awful lot, but that is all the 8-bit stuff apart from the loose tape things, which is really annoying. Well, not quite all the 8-bit stuff, or as we're calling it, the Essex Retro Gamer Cupboard, because we know how much Rob loves his 8-bit stuff. On this side, we've had to do something slightly different. You know, at the top, that is all Commodore 64 stuff. Again, those are the small cardboard boxes. I actually see Turrican 2 WrestleMania at the back. And we've got 3 compilations laid out next to sort of filling that. And then we've got the really odd shaped stuff there as well, the little hard plastic cases. 2 copies of Ghostbusters. People do not believe me how common that game is. I've actually got 2 of the clamshells. Anybody want a clamshell Ghostbusters, let me know. And then below that, I've actually now decided to put the PlayStation 1. And that's all my PlayStation 1 games. So again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 22, 23 high, and there's 8 rows of those. There's quite a lot of those. And I've still got a little bit of space there if I want to buy any more. But managed to get all that now. Bear in mind, on my other unit, if you remember my Wii wall, the 2 rows, basically my PlayStation 1 collection, laid like that, took up 2 rows. So just by clearing 2 rows, I've actually filled 1 drawer. I've still got, oh, I haven't even touched this yet. So this is really interesting. and I think now probably my original Xbox stuff will go in these three shelves here. And as to what I stick in that little one in between, I'm probably, that one there, I'm probably thinking some loose cartridge stuff. Maybe the Atari 2600, maybe the Atari 2600, maybe all my loose cartridges. That'll be the Mega Drive, the N64 maybe. I like to keep a lot of retro in the pantry, I must be honest with you. I'd like the retro stuff to stay in the pantry. I don't want to bring all my stuff out of there and doing that, but by doing that, that means I've created space for maybe another 130 PlayStation 2 games, if I so wish to do so. I could use one shelf for my PlayStation 2 stuff. I've probably got about 10, 12 on that shelf now on overspill. I could use the bottom shelf for Wii U if I wanted to. And a lot of options at the moment. So, it's been an interesting but frustrating morning so far. Started pulling stuff out of the store. We've got to wait in for a couple of Mrs. Bear deliveries. And we haven't even touched most of the stuff down the store. We've still got a lot of work to do. So this may probably run into tomorrow. But I've still got Amiga stuff to get in here. I've still got ST stuff to get in here. I've still got handheld stuff. Again, that might be a good shelf for my handheld DS Game Boy stuff. Might not be a bad idea. I don't think the shelves are big enough to house DS games. The cases might be a little bit too big. I've got one downstairs, but I'm not going to run and get it because that means moving around. So I'll catch you and fill in on this later. This is very much almost like moving house, because this is now, well, the majority of this stuff is now all out of the store. Apart from that pile of Xbox games there and those mini consoles. Over there, everything else has now come out of the store, so that's empty, which is great. And that means now all this has to go to here. And we had a plan before we started, and we thought the best thing to do, well, we said the best thing to do, Mrs. Bear said the best thing to do was go and get everything out of the store. So that's all taken care of, and now it's all back here. So this is the project for the next few days. But the good thing about it is I can just do bits of it as I go along. I can see there the Xbox 360 stuff, and that's going to be on a couple of shelves. What you can't see behind the blue crates, which I'll just move over slightly, there's some grey things there. That's PlayStation 3 and GameCube in the corner. That's all going to shift. There's some more 360 there. So the 360, you know, all this could be done. There's a couple of boxes of videos there which I haven't really got homes for. In those cabinets, things there, you can see there's Wii boxes, and that's where all the bulky stuff is. There's some Amiga games there, very important. Peripherals in that white box there, and all these here just label stuff. I think that big box there with the there we go, that one there, that's got my Marvel Capcom PS4 figures in it, Infinite figures. You've got all sorts of bits of stuff here. I've got no idea what half this stuff is, to be honest with you. Some Amiga discs down there, and that funny steering wheel I've got. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting time to get this sorted out, but I'm halfway through doing the Xbox stuff at the moment, so that's my next thing. See, PlayStation one's already up there from earlier, so I'm working my way through the Xbox. Oh, you can see the DS stuff is there as well. And the reason I stopped doing that is because, one, we went to the store to get the rest of the stuff, but two, a lot of it's in those crates over there. And a lot of those crates I was using as an overspill for stuff I was buying when I got no room for it. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right, so another day gone, and some more stuff put away. You can see we've actually made a bit of a dent, although we have moved a lot of stuff to the corner of the room. This is all going to have to be shifted by Monday, because the new wardrobes arriving. Also the new bedside furniture and the headboard are arriving next week as well, and then we will be done, apart from the blind. But you can see we don't have to shut the blind now, which rather makes a nice difference. So we've got over here just basically stuff which has absolutely no relevance to being in the wrestling videos, certainly don't need to be here. That box there is full of blank DVD cases, so anybody wants a load of DVD cases, I've got a giant box of them, probably about 60 or so in there, so if you want them, let me know. And then down here you can see the Atari ST is there, and then we've got that box there, that one, and then in the corner there, that one, there's one underneath it as well. Those are the loose consoles. and bits and pieces, which will need to be sorted out. But as you can see, yesterday we couldn't get here, so we cleared all this today, and I think we've got about 6 boxes left to go, and a couple of those are really small, so I don't think there's an awful lot in there. See, there's still some things to be determined as to where they're going to end up, and the mini consoles may go back into the pantry. And down there we've got the Xbox and steering wheel and an Atari, sorry, the Amiga 1200, and a load of CDs, which again they don't really hold any relevance of being in here now either. And there's still that box of tapes I've got to go through. But let's give you an update as to empty storage as well. All that's done, cardboard, all done. How much space we saved by just building these cabinets.